Yeah, man, crazy trade, man. Utah Jazz send Donovan Mitchell to the Cleveland Cavaliers, though. Damn, and they gave up only, what, Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton, and then, like, you know, a bunch of unprotected draft picks and all that. But now you got Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Jared Allen, Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley's going to be by Giannis with a jump shot. You know, big 6'11", power forward. You know, can shoot, athletic, long, lanky, the whole nine. They got themselves a little, I don't want to say a big 4, but probably a big 3.5. You know, or probably like, you know, because Jared Allen's all-star center. Evan Mobley, we know what he can bring. Darius Garland's a good talent. And Donovan Mitchell, you know, he's been to the All-Star game, you know. It's like, so at the end of the day, I mean, they got themselves a damn good unit, and they're going to compete with the Bucks, 76ers, Celtics, Brooklyn Nets. Yes, they got that kind of team that they can upset some. They're going to upset some team in the first round. It's going to be the most dangerous team, man. I'm telling you. Got a combination of length and then, you know, wing. You know, wing talent and all that, backcourt. Whew. Just saying the East is more loaded. On the real, the East is loaded. Sheesh, man. I mean, Utah Jazz, no more Gobert, Donovan Mitchell era. It's gone. But like I said, they're going to be a 5th seed at worst in the East. That's what I think. 5th seed at worst. Because they got the team. They're going to have a great starting lineup and everything, man. Like I said, that team's going places. Just added a star to go with the youngsters. Pretty damn good move right there. I'm just saying, man. But yeah, I think, you know, they could probably beat the 76ers. 76ers don't want to see them. You know, Brooklyn got a hell of a team. Like I say, they still got to play the games, man. They still got to play the games. So we'll see how good of a fit they are. But yeah, East is loaded, and you know, the West got, you know, the Warriors, of course, the Grizzlies, Suns, the Nuggets. You know, I guess you could throw in the Mavericks. It just has like a little, you know, good, solid team. Not a threat. You know, I mean, Andrew Wiggins outplayed Luka Doncic during that series. He did. I don't care what the numbers say, but impact-wise, eye test-wise, he freaking outplayed him. So I'm just saying, man. But yeah, the West. Hey, the Warriors gonna have a. I don't want to say have it easy, but the East, they gonna beat up on each other all season. Real spill. And also Jason Williams, white chocolate. He's talking about, you know, a Drew Holiday would be just as good of a Gary Payton on defense in today's game. As far as like Michael Jordan, he would have a tougher time of you know, scoring. Well, you know, because you have like Giannis and Brook Lopez, you know, 2 big guys back there waiting and things like that. And then I will say this, players over the last 15 years, they're more, you know, more physically gifted, you know, long, lanky, athletic, quicker feet. And they always bring up the hand check and stuff from, you know, for the 90s. They didn't hand check as much as people made it seem. If you go back and watch a lot of the 90s film basketball, like, they're not hand checking like how they do. The 91 finals, Lakers and Bulls, for example, they was man, the Lakers were guarding them. They was practicing social distancing. That's how far they was letting them just, you know, just dribble. They wasn't all up on them. They wasn't hand checking. I'm not saying they didn't do it at all, but they don't do it every possession like people make it seem. You know, it's kind of like that fake narrative. Oh, everybody hated each other in the 80s and 90s. Well, Then you had Jordan and Danny Ainge hanging out, playing golf during the playoffs. Freaking Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley playing golf during the finals. You know, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson doing commercials during the off season. Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas kissing each other before every game. I guess nothing says I hate you more than give me a kiss, right? I don't know. But you know, a little false narrative there. Not to mention Charles Oakley and Michael Jordan were great friends. They're supposed to be rivals. I don't know. But yeah, players over the last 15 years, they're more quicker, man. The two guard and the small forward position is better than it was in the Jordan days in the 90s. Just was. Like, come on, man. It just was. I mean, D-Wade, LeBron on one team. You know, Kevin Durant, James Harden. You know, Steph Curry, of course. You know, Luka Doncic. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. Name all kind of guys, man, on the wing. Not to mention the point guards in today's game. But yeah, Kobe faced better two guards and small forwards than Michael Jordan did. You know, like, I mean, who did Jordan guard that was like a D-Wade? You know? Man, almost like a James Harden. Even I can't stand him, but LeBron James, you know, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, that type of wing tandem like that. There wasn't like that in the 90s. You can't name a two-guard small forward tandem that was great that Jordan and Pippen went up against. Those power forwards, those centers. You know, I'm just saying. And that's real talk. So I agree with Jason Williams, white chocolate. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Players today are just better. They're longer, faster, more athletic. You know, Kawhi Leonard, those big old hands, long arms. Come on now. Jordan didn't face nobody like that on the two-guard small forward position. You know, he had a chance to have a rival, Penny Hardaway, but Penny Hardaway had injury issues. Grant Hill had injury issues. As far as like wing guys, you know. Not to mention, you know, Gary Payton and those finals. Gary Payton, my Oakland, California native, Gary Payton. He, you know, first 3 games, he was, you know, had like a bad back. He had a little injury. That's why he didn't guard him until the 4th game. And then he made Jordan inefficient. Games 4, 5, and 6. You know, like I said, there's guys that could make Jordan, like, I'd rather even have Andrew Wiggins as a defender than Brian Russell, the guy Utah Jazz had, right? I'm just saying. And offense, of course. But yeah, you know, guys like that. Or whoever the Phoenix Suns had. Like, I'd rather have Andrew Wiggins as small forward. Even he's better than, he's more of a 3rd-tier small forward. Now I'd have him over Brian Russell and Jalen Rose. You know, I think he faced an older Chris Mullin on the Pacers Bulls. Who else they faced? Who the Knicks have at small forward? I mean, Anthony Mason, you know, he's a good player, but was he perennial all-star talent? Not really. Nope. But anyway, man, yeah, so players today are just more talented. They're just better. So I agree with white chocolate, y'all. But yeah, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell.